Sensation and role of attention in perception. This video is going to be short because we will be talking about three short topics in this video, which is process of sensation and role of attention in perception. As I told you in the last video, we talked about sensation, but we didn't talk about the process of sensation, and I told you that we will be talking about it in this video. So in this video, we'll be talking about process of sensation, which is short and very easy. And just like the perception, it is even shorter than that. It is very easy to understand. And role of attention in perception. Now let's start with process of sensation. Reception, transduction, and transportation. These are the three steps of sensation. Now transportation is not a name of step. Reception and transductions are two steps, but third step doesn't particularly have a name. I just used transportation by myself so that you could remember easily. Now let's see what reception is. Reception is the process of receiving information through heat or any form of physical energy through your sensory organs, which contain sensory receptor cells, through which you receive this information in a form of physical energy. Now this is the receiving of sensation in a physical energy through your sensory receptor cells. Then what happens is transduction. Now this physical energy, the information you received in the form of physical energy, this is uh, this is converted into electric impulse, or the language I could say, which your nervous system or mind understands. And then transportation. This is the reason why I use the word transportation, is because this information which is now converted into electric impulse, it is transported through nerve fibers to your nervous system and through your mind for further processing. Now that was the process of sensation we just discussed. That is just the process of sensation. We just discussed what how sensation occurs. Now if you want to know what exactly sensation is, we discussed about it in the last video. In this video we talked about now process of sensation, of how it happens, how you get that sensation through your sensory receptor cells in the form of physical energy. Then you convert it into electric impulse, or the language which your nervous system or mind understands, and then you transport it through nerve fibers to your nervous system for further processing. Now role of attention in perception. Now the image here, you can see a dish. I would say not to focus on it for some time. Now, you might see there are two types of attention, which is selective attention and sustained attention. Now, if you see this image of dish antenna of your TV, uh, I will give you example for this. That whenever a person comes to install this dish, actually this dish can attend all the signals, all types of signals from the satellite. But still, the tuner asks you while setting this up that what kind of signals would you like, to avoid any unnecessary signals. So in the same way, your stimulus, your mind focuses on some stimulus in the given time. Your mind attends a lot of stimulus, but it focuses on few stimulus which is important at that moment, and it ignores the other, as we talked in the last video. Selective attention. The most important, now this is the first step, the most important function of attention. Now by name you might be wondering, it is something related to selecting something. Now the most important function of attention is selectivity. It focuses on stimulus required for a ongoing interest and ignores other irrelevant stimulus. Selective attention acts as a filter. Yeah, this explains it all. Selective attention acts as a filter. It does. It focuses, it selects the stimulus which is required for ongoing interest, and it ignores other irrelevant stimulus. For example, if I the example I gave you in the last video about traffic, when you decide to cross a road, what do you focus on? You focus on, now you do know that there are things around you, which is the number of trees, the sky, the birds, and the cars and the people and the traffic signal. But what do you focus on? You attend all the stimuli, but you just focus on cars and traffic signal and people, because that is all required for crossing the road. Why you have to focus on how many trees are there and how many birds are there in the sky and what is happening in the sky? You don't have to. So here you select the stimuli which is important for you. Now sustained attention, it is the ability to attend to a stimulus for a longer period of time. Job of looking at a radar screen. Now the example of it is simple. The people who look at radar screens, they have to have a good attention so that they can detect when a radar detects something, so they can understand, oh, it is detecting something. So job of looking at a radar screen requires sustained attention. Our attention process helps in doing this kind of monotonous jobs. And that is it for this video. Actually, this video was really short. Actually, we just talked about two topics. The reason why this video is short is because in the next video we'll be talking about a bigger topic, and I wanted to make to complete all the shorter topics before, so that we could focus on that single topic, single important and a bigger topic in the next video all alone. So until then, I will give you some time to take a screenshot. Until then, if you want to leave a like, you can leave a like.